Hello, Yenbun. Hi, Vinci. Rip Ace, no, today no Kahoot. No, today no Kahoot. Hello, Pia. Haven't seen you in a few weeks, I think. Yeah, most of you, your first question is today got Kahoot or not? Later, confirm got somebody else will ask one. Hello, Foxy. Next week is, next Friday is Chinese New Year third day, right? We will still have live. Okay, so you can you can tune in next Friday. Foxy, no, there's no Kahoot today. Oh, Yenbun, next Friday you got visiting, is it? Need to go collect your ang pao. Oh, okay, yes. That's very important. Do you all have school next Friday? Is there school next Friday for you guys? There's school, right? Yeah. Oh, Foxy, no school for you, is it? Next Friday. Oh, okay. Next time, how do I put a sign that says no Kahoot this week? I should make a special banner, is it? That says this week no Kahoot. So much effort. I need to specially make the no Kahoot banner. Yenbun next week have or not? Next week don't have. 2 weeks later. Oh, okay. Foxy, that's nice. You're performing for CNY celebration, you mean in school, is it? Like a school performance? Okay. Like singing Chinese New Year songs or what? Oh, you're in dance, I see. Oh, okay. Yenbun, are you also performing? Need to go and sing, is it? Yes, Foxy. Yeah, we're starting now. Okay, let me see. Let me hide this sticker first, We are starting. Okay, by the way, today is P6, okay? P6 math. Alright, so let's take a look at our first MCQ. Which figure has the largest perimeter? Okay, you guys can try this first. And then send your answers in the chat. Peter, you might want to try again, Vinci, you also try again. Yeah. This one you have to count one by one. There are 4 figures over there, right? A, B, C, D. Count one by one to double confirm your answer. Which one is the largest perimeter? Okay, so I'll wait for some more answers. Judith, I think you gotta try again, huh? Okay, so Yambun, Foxy has the same answer. Okay, Pia, you change your answer. Alright. Okay, FR Run, okay, same answer as well. Your username has so many R, it's so hard to pronounce. I don't know how to pronounce your username. Okay, can. So seems like most of you say that is 3. Okay, so let's check. Count one by one. So remember to count in one direction, okay? So I will do a clockwise direction. For A, okay, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so for A, you can say that it's 14 square units as its perimeter. Okay, then you do the same for B. Count one by one in the clockwise direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So A and B has the same perimeter. Then I move on to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so far C is the largest perimeter. Then you just double check against D. Yembun C is 16, right? Okay, then for D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So D is actually the smallest perimeter. Based on this, your answer should be option 3, which is figure C. Okay, yeah, actually this question, right? I think 2 weeks ago there was a similar question, but 2 weeks ago they were asking you for area. This time they're asking you for perimeter. But I think the diagram is the same. Yeah. Everybody okay with this question? Just counting. As long as you're careful, I think shouldn't be any issue with this question. Okay, everybody okay? We move on, huh? Next one. The table below shows the number of ice cream cones sold. So what is the ratio of the vanilla cones to the strawberry cones to the chocolate cones, and give your answer in the simplest form. Okay, so you guys can try this. Okay, so C, you send me the answer using an emoji, is it? Like that. Like that means 3, is it? This emoji means 3? Okay, so I think C means is 3. Yeah. Okay, so far the answers all say is 3. Anyone else have answers? Okay, Pia says 3 as well. So do you guys actually go and calculate this ratio? Do you write down 96 to 56 to 64, then you simplify this ratio? Who did that? Who wrote down the numbers and then you go and simplify the ratio? Anyone did that? Jade, you did that. Pia also. FR Run also did that. Hi WL, good to see you. Okay, so for this question, right, actually you don't need to write down the ratio to simplify, right? There's actually a shortcut. Because you notice that in the options, it's the same three numbers. It's 8, 7, and 12. Okay, so that means that in the simplest form, it will definitely be these three numbers. You just need to see which one is the most. So in this case, vanilla is the most. So that means vanilla has to be 12 units, right? You don't even need to calculate. Vanilla is the most, is definitely 12 units. Followed by strawberry. So strawberry is actually the least. So strawberry should be the smallest units, which is 7. Then followed by chocolate, which is 8. Okay, so this one is actually number 3. You can get the answer by looking at the most and the least. But of course, if you go and calculate the ratio, you go and simplify the ratio, that's also okay. Hi Asher, good to see you. Yes, Yenbun, they changed the syllabus. Everybody okay with this question? Okay, then let's move on. Next one. Next one is a number line sort of question. So in this number line, what is the value represented by A? I will give you guys some time to try. Peter can give bonus question or not? A. Okay, I will consider giving a bonus question for this for question 3. Okay. So I would like to see your answers in the chat, please. Fizz, I think you got to try again. WL and Kai Jie, you guys have the same answer, alright? Yanbun, Pia, Jade, Quincy, Foxy, also same answer. Anyone else wants to try? Can send in your answer. Alright, Gabriel, also option 3. Yes, Yanbun, when I say try again means the answer is not correct. Yeah. Okay, but I don't like to use the word wrong. Okay, wrong is, I mean, not, it's a bit negative. Okay, so I will just say try again. You know, we gotta be positive. Okay, so I think most of you have already sent in your answers. Let's check. For number line, usually you would use gaps, okay? Gaps. So I would count from 4 whole to 6 whole. How many gaps are there? That would be 8 gaps. So from 4 to 6, that is actually 2 whole. So 8 gaps represents 2 whole. So this means that 4 gaps represents 1 whole. So every 4 gap, you will plus 1 whole. So that means that in your number line, you can actually indicate 5 whole. So you can see in the number line now, I have 4, 5, and 6. So if 4 gaps equals to 1, then I can find out what 1 gap is equals to. I just need to divide by 4. So 1 divided by 4 is 1 quarter, okay, or 0.25. So that's how you know that A is actually 5 whole 1 quarter or 5.25. Okay, so your answer here is option 3. Crystal, this is primary 6. Yeah. Okay, so just now Peter asked for a bonus question, right? Yeah, let's have a bonus question here. Okay, so I just drew a red arrow. This is the bonus question. The red arrow is okay, so what value represents the red arrow? I think it's quite simple. Let's see your answers for the bonus question. Chris, this is a P6. Okay, yeah, good. So most of you can tell me that it's a 4.5. Yeah, so that's the answer for the bonus question. Very simple. Let's move on. So we have a table here. The table shows the amount of money spent by Rachel from Monday to Sunday. Is there any Rachel who's watching this live? Anyone called Rachel watching the live? Okay, so this is what Rachel spent. So you're supposed to find the average amount of money spent by Rachel per day from Monday to Friday. You can do your calculations. I will give you some time for this. Oh, Hikari, this question very difficult, is it? Your comment is so funny. Ayo. Okay, so those of you who sent in your answers, yeah, they're mostly the same answer. Yeah, Hikari, don't give up, persevere. Okay, let's see. Pie and Akira, you gotta try again. Hikari, no, cannot use calculator because this is MCQ. MCQ cannot use calculator. Yes, Akira and Pie, you gotta try again. Yes, Jade, thanks for pointing that out. This question is asking for the average of Monday to Friday, right? So some of you, if you use Saturday and Sunday's value, then something's not right. Pie, read the question carefully. Monday to Friday only. Yes, Akira, that's correct. Salmon's list. Can I do Sec 3 math? Is it? No, we got no live for Sec 3 math so far. But Sec 1 and Sec 2 math have is on Thursday. Okay, so let's go through this. Yes, Akira, your method is correct. So the formula to find average is total divided by number of days. So you need to calculate the total for Monday to Friday. Just go and add it up. That should be $55. So $55 is the total for Monday to Friday. Then Monday to Friday is 5 days, right? So you divide by 5, then that's 11, which is option 1. Yeah, so most of you got this correct. That's good. But a few of you got tricked by the Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I think that's our last MCQ. So fast, huh? Next page onwards is short answer questions. Oh, okay. Akira is a careless mistake, is it? Hikari, I'm not sure how you got the answer with an abacus. I don't know how to use an abacus, but good for you if you know how to. No, Yembun today no Kahoot. Nuru says the trick is to highlight the keyword. Yeah, that's correct. You can highlight or underline the keywords. Yep. I do last week Kahoot, but last week no Kahoot also. We didn't have Kahoot last week, right? We had Kahoot a few weeks ago. Yes, okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so let's look at our short answer question. The first one is multiplication of fractions. Can you guys try this? Yes, WL, quite long no Kahoot, right? 2 weeks later, we'll have Kahoot. This week, I think this week was science. Science had Kahoot this week. So we take turns amongst the subjects. Aliyah, you think can cross divide, is it? What do you mean by cross divide? But 5a is a multiplication question. Do you mean cross multiply, not cross divide? Okay, so most of you have already sent in your answers. Yeah, okay, I'll go through part A first. So what you want to do is you want to cross multiply, okay, cross cancel first. So you simplify the numbers, make the numbers smaller. So for example, 5 and 5, I can cross cancel, it becomes 1 and 1. Then let me check the other direction. Okay, so the other direction is 2 and 8, which you can also simplify. So I will simplify it to 1 and 4. So once you're done with that, then you notice that it's actually just 1/4. Yeah, so most of you got this right. Oh, WL, you didn't learn this in school, is it? Really? You should have learned in school, how to simplify the numbers. This is called cross cancellation, right? Okay, WL, you use KCF. That's for division of fraction. That's for the next question, part B. Okay, so part A, there's no KCF. KCF is only for division of fractions. Okay, now some of you, right, just now I saw in the chat, some of you write the answer as 0.25. I would say that is not recommended because this question is testing you on fractions, right? So you should leave your answer as a fraction as much as possible. Leave it as 1/4, not 0.25. Okay? Yeah, so now we can do part B, which is division of fractions. So yes, you should use KCF for part B. Keep, change, flip. And yeah, you guys can send in the answers. Okay, everybody got the same answer, so I think quite simple, huh? Oh, haha, you don't know how to do? If you're P6, you should have learned this in school by now. Hikari, no, KCF is not a Gen Alpha language. KCF means keep, change, flip. It's a acronym to do division of fractions. Yeah, it's a method of doing division of fractions. Okay, so I'm gonna do keep, change, flip. So let's keep the first fraction. We will change the divide to times, and then we will flip the second fraction into 6/5. Okay, so then after that, again, you should cross cancel. Let's check whether can cross cancel or not. You can cross cancel the 3 and the 6. Okay, so after you cross cancel, then the answer is 2/5 in the simplest form. Yeah, which I think all of you did get correct. Okay, how come not 6/15, is it? Because 6/15 is not the simplest form, right? For fractions, you always got to leave your answer in the simplest form. Yeah. If you didn't simplify, they will mark you wrong for that. Okay, Peter, so you got to be very careful. Yes, Kiki, today got, wow, 90 people. Today quite a lot of people, huh? No, I don't teach uni math. Yeah, A grader doesn't teach uni math. I will also not explain why 1 over 0 is impossible. That is university math. We are doing primary math. Okay. Next one is a ratio question, question 6. Can you guys try this? WL Sec 3 and Sec 4 math, is it? We have another teacher for secondary math. Teacher Angeline, if you watch her live on Thursdays, she does secondary math. I do primary math. This is primary 6. Yeah, today's live is for P6. Yes. So far our live for secondary is only Sec 1 and Sec 2. Guys, are you all sending in the answer for question 6A? I'm waiting for your answers before I go through. Oh, Kiki, you're not too sure, is it, for this one? Okay, right. So most of you did send in the answer already. Yeah, let's go through this. So let me focus on the given ratio, 36 to 6. You notice that 36 to 6 can be further simplified. Yes, Jade. So I would simplify this first. So this is actually 6 to 1 after you simplify. Then after that, you want to change it into 30 to something. So from 6, how would you go to 30? You would times 5. So that means the other number you also times 5, and that's how you get 1 times 5 equals to 5 as the answer. Wow, okay, who is this? Law-abiding citizen. Your username is so funny. Yeah, I love your username. Yeah, Becky, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, hi Felix. This is we're going through questions for primary 6 math. Okay, guys, what about your answer for part B? I have not seen the answers for part B from in the chat. Jade, no, P6 English is handled by another of my colleague. Yeah, okay. So I only do primary math. We have other colleagues for other subjects, other teachers for other subjects. Yeah. PL, I think you got to try again. WL, you got to try again also, huh? Please read the question carefully. They are asking you for the ratio of the goats to the total number of the chickens and the goats. Okay, so those of you who got 3 to 2, okay, you got to try that again. Or 2 to 3. Some of you got 2 to 3 as the answer. WL is not 2 to 3. You want to try again? Hmm. Okay, still got to try again, huh? Yeah. Some of you got tricked by this question. Okay, so let's go through this. Goats to total. Okay, so goats, there's 16, right? Then the total for the chicken and the goat, you just need to add it up. 24 plus 16. So 24 plus 16 is 40. But you cannot leave your answer as 16 to 40 because they did say you need to leave it in the simplest form. So for ratio, it works the same as fractions. You can simplify, you have to simplify. Okay, so let's simplify this by dividing by 8. So once you divide by 8, you will get 2 to 5 as the simplest form. Everybody okay? Okay, Becky asked, how do you know it is 8? What is the step? Okay, because 8 is the highest common factor of 16 and 40. But if you do not know there's 8, you can slowly divide by 2. So you can divide by 2 until you simplify it to the simplest form. That's also okay. Oh, okay. Hikari noted. Okay, so by the way, now it is 7:30, which means it is break time. Yeah, so let's have our 5 minutes break. Those of you who need to use the restroom, go ahead. Yes, Becky, that means simplifying. You just keep on dividing until you can't divide any further. That is correct. How long have I been a tutor? Many years. 7, 8 years, I think. About that. Hikari, huh? Can you get cakes and coke for break? Sure. If you have that at home, you can eat whatever you want. Okay. You should not ask for a woman's age, you know? It's a secret. Yen Boon, you want to eat Hai Di Lao in 5 minutes? Okay, okay. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead. Huh? Kiki, what AL I got for PSLE? When I took PSLE, there was no such thing as AL. Yeah. When I took PSLE, it was T score. T score means it's a number. Your score is a number, not AL. Last time. You want to eat at Uncle Roger's restaurant? Isn't that in Malaysia? Hmm. Well, I do not know whether back then it was considered easier or not. Well, but now it's supposed to be less competitive, supposedly. Wani, what's my name, is it? I'm Miss Felicia. Yeah. How long more for break time? 2 more minutes. We have a 5 minutes break, so that's 2 more minutes left. Okay, user 997, y divided by 8, because 8 is the highest common factor of 16 and 40. A law-abiding citizen, you asked me such a deep question. Am I happy teaching? Yes, yes. Teaching is a meaningful thing to do. Yes. Okay, so yes, I am happy teaching. WL, do I have a channel? No, I don't have a channel. Not like you, right? WL, you do YouTube, right? YouTube channel. Mhm. What is my PSLE math result? Uh, it's a secret. Mhm. But it was decent. Yeah, it was decent. Is math my favorite subject? Hmm. Hmm. Yes, yeah. I do think primary math is my favorite subject. Yeah. Huh? You saw me on TikTok giving a speech? When did I give a speech? Do I teach other subjects? No. No, I don't. For other subjects, we have other teachers. So each teacher in A grader only takes one subject for our full-time teachers. In the A grader TikTok, is it? Yeah. Yeah, well, I need to think a bit because I do like the other subjects as well. So if you ask me whether it's my favorite for primary school level, yes, it is. Yeah. Oh yes, okay, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, break time is over. Just nice, right? 7:35. Janelle, this is P6 math. Sorry, we don't teach uni math, okay? Okay, so we're at the next short answer question. It's another ratio question. So there are some red, blue, and white balloons. The ratio of the number of red balloons to the blue balloons to the white balloons is 5 to 3 to 2. The difference between the red and the white balloons is 39. Find the total number of balloons in the shop. You guys can try this first. No, we don't teach A-level math. Yeah, only primary and secondary. Yes, Yanbun, you're correct. Okay, so let's see your answers in the chat box. Hikari, you want a real life example of how to apply ratio? Well, these questions I think is quite related to real life. For primary math, a lot of the questions are related to real life examples. User 206. I barely gave time to do, is it? But I haven't go through. Okay, so many of you sent in the answers already. Let me see. Hmm. FR run. You gotta try again, okay? Hmm. Jade, is that a typo? Oh, that one I'm not sure. I'm not handling that part. Erna, you got to try again as well. Okay, so let's go through this. Let me write out the ratio first. Red to blue to white, 5 to 3 to 2. So they mentioned the difference between the red and the white, right? Red is 5 unit, white is 2 unit. So the keyword difference means you got to compare them, you got to minus. So I will use 5 minus 2 to get 3 units as the difference. So 3 units would represent the 39, okay? After that, you find 1 unit, which is 13. And they ask you for the total, so all you need to do is to find the total units, which is 10 units. So 10 units, you just times 10, and 130 is the answer. Yes, Jade is a typo, right? User 206. It's not 195. Yeah. Everybody okay with this question? Okay, then let's move on. Next one. Okay, this one is a fraction question. The diagram below shows some shaded and unshaded hearts. How many shaded hearts must be removed from the diagram so that 2/3 of the hearts are unshaded? Okay, give you some time to try it out. User 745, you're copying the previous question, is it? Okay, so I scroll it up a bit. Meanwhile, the rest of you can continue answering the question on the shaded and the unshaded hearts. User 745, when you're done with the previous question, you let me know. Starlight Whisper, you gotta try again, huh? Brainiac 9999, gotta try again also. Can you try again as well? Okay, so the rest of you have the same answer. That's good. Alright, let's go through this. So they say that they want 2/3 of the hearts to be unshaded. Let me write that down first. 2/3 is unshaded. So the 2 refers to the unshaded ones. Your denominator is supposed to be your total, okay? Now, however, if you take a look at the diagram, the unshaded one is not actually 2, right? There's actually 4 unshaded ones. So that means that this fraction is not accurate. I'm going to change this fraction by multiplying by 2. So I will get 4 over 6 because 4 is the correct unshaded hearts in the diagram. So this means that the correct total should actually be 6, which is the denominator. Okay, so if you want 6 hearts as your total, then how many hearts do you need to remove? You can count how many hearts there are in total now. There's 9, right? There's 9 in total. But you only want 6. So you got to remove some. Okay, so all you need to do is to take 9 minus 6, and then that tells you that you need to remove 3. Yeah, so most of you did get it correct. 3 is the answer. Birdie and Tosophine, you guys are singing a song, is it? Why are you all so funny? That's from Squid Game, right? Okay, user 745, you don't quite understand, is it? Okay, so let me do a quick re-explanation for you, user 745. Well, firstly, this fraction, the numerator of the fraction is the unshaded one. So you got to make sure that it is 4 unshaded, which matches the picture. Okay, so after you change it to 4 unshaded, you notice that the denominator is 6, and your denominator is the total. So you need 6 in total, but currently you have 9. So how do you go from 9 to 6 as the total? You need to remove 3. So that's why the answer is 3. Okay, so if no questions, let's move on to our problem sums. Everybody okay? Okay, user 745, where did I get 6 from, is it? Because you times 2. From this fraction 2/3, you got to times 2 to change it to 4/6. Is that okay, user 745? Yeah, correct. Okay, so you times 2. Huh? Is this kindergarten math? No, this is primary math. How can kindergarten math be so easy? No, be so difficult. Okay, problem sums. I would think this is the most difficult question in today's life, okay? So let's see who can get it right. Shaki, no. Secondary math is taught by another teacher. The live for secondary math is on Thursday. Okay, let's read the question, huh? Jasmine was checking the amount of money she had saved up. She recorded her savings on a piece of paper. Part of the paper was torn accidentally. The total value of all her notes was $218. So the ratio of the $5 notes to the $2 notes was 2 to 3. Find the number of $2 notes she had. Okay, so give you some time to try this. Since it's problem sum, you can use calculator. Oh, P.E., you don't know, huh? But you can try, yeah. Yenbun, no, it's not 54. Not 54. KJ, I won't comment on that. Whether it's good or not is up to your personal expectations and all that, okay? X-Men 8 is not correct. Yenbun, yes, you're correct. Good job. Yes, Yenbun, you're correct, you're correct. You're the only one who got it correct so far. Yes, Kiran, yeah, that's correct. Okay, so let's go through this. So you notice that on the piece of paper, you know how many $10 notes she has, right? She has 9 $10 notes. So let me calculate that first. 9 times $10 is $90. So if you use $218 and then you minus away $90, you will get $128. So $128 is the value of her $5 and $2 notes. Then after that, you're going to use the concept called grouping. So you can let one group be made up of 2 $5 notes and 3 $2 notes. Okay, so based on the ratio, because based on this ratio, the ratio of $5 to $2 note is 2 to 3. So you will let one group be made up of 2 $5 notes and 3 $2 notes. So you calculate that, that will be $16. $16 is the value of one group. However, that's not enough, right? Because you are supposed to get $128 in total. So that means that one group is not enough. You need more than one group. So let's find the actual number of groups by dividing. We will use 128 divide by $16. You get 8. Okay, so there's 8 groups. Okay, so the last step over here is, take a look at your $2 again. There's 3 $2 notes in one group. So if there's 8 groups, that will be 8 times 3. That's how you get the answer, 24. Okay, LL, this is P6 math. Okay, so those of you who got 24, good job. So we take note that we use grouping to solve this question. Alright, how about part B? So part B says that she had an equal number of 50-cent and 20-cent coins. The total value of her coins was more than the total value of her notes. Find the least possible total value of her coins. Alright, so let's see who can get this correct. Those of you who downloaded the worksheet beforehand, do you manage to get an answer for this? This question in your PSLE, I think, will be worth 4 to 5 marks. Yeah, likely 5 marks. Anybody got the answer? Ah, Jade, you're so surprised. Yeah, this is a 4 to 5 mark question, right? Because there's part A, part B. Ah, FR, run, you guess the answer. Yes, Yembun, you are correct. Excellent. Okay, so since somebody got the answer already, I will go through, okay? So for part B, you are again going to use grouping because the keyword is equal. She has an equal number of 50-cent and 20-cent coins. So if she has 1 50-cent, she will also have 1 20-cent. You got to make sure there's an equal number. Okay, so that will be my one group. One group has 1 50-cent and 1 20-cent. So one group is worth 70 cents. Now, the total value of her notes is given in the question, right? Is $218. So I'm going to find out how many groups I need for the coins. I will use $218 divide by 70 cents. Now, if you put this into the calculator, you notice that you get a long string of decimal. 311.43. So I will just keep it as 2 decimal place first, okay? Now, you cannot have 311.43 groups. It should be a whole number. So in this case, you are going to round up because your value of the coins is more than the value of the notes. So that's why you round up so that the value of your coins is more. So you round it up to the nearest whole number, which is 312. So if you have 312 groups for the coins, that will be 312 times 70 cents. And then that's how you get the value of the coins as $218.40, which is more than the value of the notes. Okay? So make sure that the value of your coins is more than the value of the notes. Okay, give me a moment. TikTok just says that I'm inactive and then I need to scroll some puzzle thingy. Okay, but I think I solved the issue. What was that sound? That sound was TikTok telling me that I'm inactive. So they are checking whether I'm actually active or not. Okay, we're down to our last question, which is this angle question. So over here, TUVY is a rhombus. So let me mark it out. For a rhombus, all four sides are the same. Okay, so mark it out. You are also told that WV equals to WX equals to XY equals to VY. So same thing, you can mark it out. So actually you got two rhombuses in this diagram. Oh, okay. So, some of you need the previous question. So sorry. Let me go back to the previous question first, okay? Yeah, okay. So those of you who are copying, maybe you want to maybe just take a photo or what, or screenshot. You can copy after class. So I mean, just take a photo of it first. Okay? Are you guys done already? Done? Who else needed the previous question? Let me see. User 745. You managed to take a picture of it? Can you just quickly take a screenshot? You can slowly copy it after class. No worries. Huh? Who say the last question is easy? KJ, is it? Last question is easy. Okay. Okay, user 745, let me move on first, huh? Later if you need, I will scroll back for you. Okay? No worries. Alright, so as I was saying, there's actually two rhombuses in this question. First angle you need to find is YVW. Okay, let me color that. YVW. Right. So for part A, you only need one step. You look at this rhombus, you can use 180 minus 115. Just one step to get the answer. So 65 is the answer. Okay, one step. Okay, then the next one, let's try to find angle TUV. TUV, okay, let me color it in pink this time. So you notice that TUV is part of this triangle, right? And what's so special about this triangle? There's a name for this triangle. What's it called? You guys learn in school, right? Oh, Jade, you forgot properties of quadrilaterals. no, this one is a triangle. This one is an isosceles triangle. Yeah, okay. Those of you who say isosceles is correct. Okay, so I'm going to make use of the isosceles triangle. So for an isosceles triangle, the base angle is equal. So you already know 2 of the base angle is 28 degrees. So you just need to use 180 minus 28 minus 28. That will give you 124 as angle TUV. Okay, so part B also just need one step. Yes, Ellie, that's correct. In lazy lane, yeah, correct also. 124. Okay, part C. Part C actually can also solve in one step. Part C is asking you for ZTY. Let me highlight that in green, okay? ZTY. Okay, so let's see your answers for part C. Okay, Team Dias, yeah, thanks for the compliment. Yes. Oh, okay, KJ, that's good. Not everybody find it easy, but if you find it easy, then good for you. I got to try again, huh? Okay, user 745, no, I will not use isosceles triangle to solve part C. I will use another type of quadrilateral. Okay, so let me highlight for you. Can you guys see that this is a trapezium? The purple color one that I just highlighted, that's a trapezium, right? Okay, so for a trapezium, you can imagine cutting it into half. Okay, so I slice the trapezium into half like that. So when you slice the trapezium into half, then the two angles on each side will add up to 180. Okay, so this one that I circle, and then this one that I circle, they will add up to 180 degrees. Okay, now you notice that there is also another 28 degrees, which is angle YTB. Okay, because that is part of the isosceles triangle just now. So actually you don't need to calculate. That one is 28 degrees because it's a identical isosceles triangle from the previous part. Okay? So now for part C, all you need to do is to use 180 minus 72, and then you minus away both of the 28 degrees. And that's how you get the answer, 52 degrees. I hope some of you got this right. 52? Okay, so part C, make use of the trapezium. Yep. You want to use Pythagoras theorem, is it? Well, technically you don't learn that in school, you learn that in secondary school. So I don't think you should use Pythagoras theorem here. Just use what your school teacher teach you, okay, which is properties of quadrilaterals. Alright, so we are at the end of the worksheet for today. Okay, just nice, 8:01. And that's all. Okay, so I will see y'all next week. Next week is Chinese New Year Day 3, but we will still have live. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks for joining, and I'll see y'all next Friday. Have a good Chinese New Year break. Okay, everybody, enjoy the 2 days of public holiday. Okay, don't need to go to school, and then for adults, we don't need to work. Okay, so everybody have a good break. Okay, Ellie needs the previous question. Sure. There you go. Okay, bye, Pia. User 745. Yeah, you're very welcome. Erna, you're very welcome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. See you. Happy CNY. Yes. Bye, Foxy. See you. Lazy Lane. Bye bye. Bye, WL. Happy CNY, everybody. Okay, bye bye. See y'all. See y'all next week, same time. Happy CNY. Bye bye.